I really love Huawei, and I would love to help you decide if you want to buy a Huawei phone or not. I said so much things in this video, I'm so tired. What if I actually cut my hair like this short? Give this video a thumbs up if you guys think I should cut my hair this short. A bunch of people have been asking me a lot of questions about my phone, and I thought, why not make a video solely on those questions so that I could actually give you guys something you actually want and something that's like useful for you guys. So yes, that's what I'm doing today. Also, make sure to stay until the very end because I have something I'm gonna share with you about this phone that I'm not sure a lot of people really know, and something that I just found out recently. So first up is battery life. A lot of people have been asking me, how's the battery? How long can I use my phone for? To get into the specifics, the battery capacity is 3000 milliamps. I think that's the term. So when it comes to the battery, it may not sound like a lot, especially comparing it to other phones, but as someone like me who doesn't really use a lot of games or play a lot of games, it's very good for me. Like on a daily basis, I usually just go on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. I play like Candy Crush and Terrarium and Wordscapes, and then I go on Netflix and YouTube, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Also, of course, a text and call. But if you're someone like me who panics when you see that your phone's at like 50%, I charge sometimes like twice to thrice a day just because I panic. But if you're someone who's willing to let your phone go down to like 2%, you might not even need to charge every single day, because I did that once and I actually went down up to like 1%, I think it was, or 3%, and I was using my phone for like 2 days, 2 consecutive days without charging. The battery life is great, at least in my opinion. Yeah, so that's that for battery life. For the screen resolution, I had a phone before that was, I think the LG Q6 it was called. It was 1080p. This phone is 720p. So if you're someone who's like used to like really high res images on your phone, this is gonna be downgrade for you, especially if you're used to seeing those crisp text on Facebook, or like for all of your texts, it's gonna be completely different on this phone. And also you can't watch like 1080p videos on YouTube or on Netflix, it's always just up to 720p. But if you're someone like me who has really slow internet, and I don't really watch like 1080p on a daily basis, 720p is fine for me. So screen resolution is not that big of a deal for me, but if that is like a thing for you, like a deal breaker for you, I suggest not getting this phone. For audio quality, I'm not really good. Like, I don't know what you're supposed to be looking for when you're looking at audio quality. As far as I know, also it only has one speaker, which is like down here. It's like 5 holes, and then yeah, I think that's the only speaker you have. Oh, of course, for the call speaker it's up here, but I mean, it's a good speaker. Oh, let me let you listen to, I guess, this from Mean Girls. This is on full volume.
Who's at that table there?
Don't look at them, just don't! We call those 3 the plastics. They're shiny, fake, and hard.
So that's that. I love Mean Girls first and foremost. Super in love with Mean Girls, the musical. I haven't seen like the actual play, but I've seen bootleg versions of it on YouTube, so yes. I mean, I can't afford to go to New York, so it's fine. Sorry for the lighting change. It's becoming really dark for some reason, so yeah, maybe I'll let you guys listen to something like River. So that's how it sounds like. The audio sounds like on Spotify. That's on full blast. It's great. I'm thinking that it only has like that small speaker. It's fine. Audio quality is really great in my opinion. For video, like I said earlier when I was talking about the screen resolution, you can't really watch videos over 720p because that is the only thing that's the screen resolution. I mean, so all of my videos I get to watch up to 720p, and for me that's not really a big of a deal, like I said earlier, because my Wi-Fi is very slow. Next is Face ID. Now, not a lot of people have really asked me about this, but it's a really cool function of the Huawei Nova 2 Lite. Basically, it's like how you unlock the iPhone X, I think it is, iPhone 10, whatever. It scans your face, so you can unlock it with your face, like so. I'm just gonna like tap it twice, and then it's unlocked, just like that. It's really quick too, so it's good. Also, make sure you have really good lighting for that. Sorry if I keep changing things up, but yeah, my battery keeps dying on me. This is like the 3rd time I've switched my battery. So for the fingerprint scanner, it's actually really quick, but I did struggle a bit before the first time I actually tried enrolling my finger on the scanner. Basically, it couldn't read like the edges of my fingers, so I struggled so much with that. But now it's really easy. After like a couple tries, I was able to enroll my fingerprint. So basically, you just tap and then it's open. Yeah, that's that. So fingerprint scanner is really good and really quick in my opinion. So now let's go to something that a lot of people have really asked me about, and that's the camera quality. Camera quality, in my opinion, is not that good. I mean, especially thinking of the other phones out there that are probably much cheaper and have exactly the same camera quality. I mean, if you're someone like me who doesn't really take a lot of selfies and usually has friends who take photos of you, camera quality for me is fine. Someone's also asked me how to get the blurred background on the photo, so I'm gonna show you guys how I do that. So yeah, here, basically it's called the wide aperture thing. It's the logo on the upper left that looks like lens, something, shutter, I don't know. I hope you guys understand what I'm talking about. So you just click that, enabled, and then yeah, and you can like tinker with how much you want to be blurred. So the higher number it is, the less stuff are blurred. Stuff is blurred. The lower it is, the more things will be blurred. For the front cam, I'll just show you guys quickly. There's the AR lens, which you can change your AR. It's kind of like Snapchat filters or Instagram filters, and this one is my favorite because it's the cutest and the most simple. So yeah, oh, that's actually cute. And then you can also change the background. So let's say I'm at the beach. I'm at the Big Ben. That's so scary. I don't like that. I'm on a different planet. Yeah, so that's that. And also for the modes, for the front cam modes, you've got photo, panorama for panoramic photos, video, AR lens, filter, watermark, and more. For more, I don't know what these are. Oh, it's just good food and document scan. But why would you honestly scan your documents in the front cam? On the upper left, there's an option to turn on the soft flash, and basically what it does is when you're taking selfies, let's say at night or at darker locations, just turn it on to take better selfies. It's just a really soft light. See? Now for the moment that I have been hyping up, I'm gonna talk to you guys about the back camera. I don't know why I'm suddenly talking like this, like I'm talking about a really big secret. Oh, I also forgot to mention there's a beauty thing for the front cam. Basically, there, you have, it's got levels, so the more it is, the clearer my skin gets, because it's the only thing I edited, but you can also make like your jaw smaller, your eyes bigger. So for the back camera, when you swipe right again, there's different modes. So that's photo, pro photo, AR lens, like earlier, good food. For this, basically it just makes your photos warmer in terms of the color. Video, pro video HDR for higher definition. Panorama, filter, watermark, and document scan. The modes in more was actually watermark, good food, and document scan, but since I downloaded them, it's outside of the more bucket. Yes, so now go into the photo, pro photo. It's kind of like having a DSLR on your phone. So you can tinker with this. I don't know what these do, and I don't know any of the terms. ISO is probably the only thing I know, so that's that. This, I don't know what this is, but it's S. I'll just show you guys quickly. And then there's EV. I don't know what it does. I really don't see any difference. And then for focus, there's manual. There's auto for continuous. And then there's single focus. And then of course white balance. You can tinker with that too. And then for video, it's exactly the same thing. So you've got this again. And then EV, yes, focus, sorry, and then single focus, and then white balance. Yeah. So that's one of the things that I'm really interested about. I haven't really tried using any of those settings for when I vlog, but I probably will soon. Yeah, so that's what it is for the camera. Most of the photos that I've taken that are already on Instagram, I probably took with this phone. If you guys want to see like more photos I've taken with this phone, you know, just DM me on Instagram or whatever. A lot of people have done that, and I've sent them photos as well, both in good lighting and in bad lighting. And I guess the thing with this phone is you really need to get good lighting, because if it's like really dark, photo's gonna be really bad, like really, really bad. A couple people have also asked me how the phone is when it comes to like switching apps and how it performs when there are different apps open. I can't really say much about that, because what I do is after I use the apps that I'm currently on, I just exit everything manually. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but let's say, yeah, I opened a bunch of things. There's different tabs for all of the apps I used. I basically just press the trash can button, and when I do that, it clears all of the apps. So that's helped me so far. Like, my phone hasn't been lagging at all. I haven't really had that much problems, except for the one time where I was in a really cold room, and then when I went out, it was really hot, and there bubbles basically formed on my tempered glass protector, but that's not even like the phone itself. It's just I almost dropped my phone. It's not even on the phone itself, it was just on the tempered glass. So that's that. I think I've pretty much answered every question that has been thrown at me about this phone. If I didn't answer any of your questions, just let me know down in the comment section below what your questions are, and I will respond. Or if you want a quicker response, DM me on Instagram. Putting it here. Also, link is probably in the description box. Yes, if you guys want me to compare your phones, if you guys are planning to buy a phone and you're not sure if you want to get it, let me know down in the comment section below, or DM me again, because I will probably respond to you, because I'm really into gadgets. I'm not techie, but I'm trying to be techie. So I hope you guys like this video, and I hope that you guys find it very helpful. And yeah, if you did, please give it a thumbs up. It means a lot to me. Also, if you guys like my videos, please don't forget to subscribe, because I like knowing that people actually care about my videos. So that's it, you guys. See you guys next week. Bye.